So, let's get started. You guys find yourself in the sewers, for most part. You all have found your own unique things, but then one of you found a small wooden doll. Looked rather unusual. But, for the most part, aside from a few unique issues about it, there isn't much to say. How do you guys want to proceed from here?
Well, lots of things that we're trying to get out. If I remember correctly, trying to go to 3.
What?
I think we were trying to get to room 3 because we hadn't explored down toward room 7. If I remember correctly.
I thought we found a passage that cuts through the majority of the sewers.
I believe you did, yes.
We're still technically searching for a monster.
Well, more specifically, we're trying to get these animals out safely.
You are. The rest of them have their own reasons for being here.
That's true. Where are we going? Stairs. Weren't we trying to get to the stairs?
You guys were trying to find... Well, you guys were trying to find more ways out. Technically not stairs. As far as you guys know, there aren't any stairs.
From my memory, the way my character came, we can't get out that way. Brian?
Sorry, could you repeat? You cut out there.
From my memory, entrance I can't get out from there.
Not really, since it was a one-way trip.
Is the room next to 7 the exit? Or is it going down? Can't remember.
That would be going down if... the site I use generates staircases as if this is multi-leveled, but there's really no more levels. Those are just drainage gates into either further down pits or a way out.
I'm saying the triangle one by 7. Does it go up or does it go?
It doesn't go anywhere, at least anywhere you guys can go.
Yeah, the stairs. Don't think that the stairs exist.
The stairs are not stairs.
Okay, I've marked off every room I'm pretty sure we were last session.
I think we went on 5 and 11 too, and 3. I think we went through all the rooms actually.
Most
Except
of them.
15 would probably be the only one we didn't check.
Probably 10 too. It's out by you can only get to it one way. We probably went to 7 too. Oh, we definitely didn't go to 8. Did we go to 12?
12, let me see what 12 is. Huh, I don't think so.
I mean, we have a map, so we know where sort of to go. We can just literally just go to every room we haven't gone to yet. We found a bunch of drugs. Let's check out room 12. Who picked up the drugs? Because I don't have drugs in my inventory.
That was Toki's character.
Ah. Yep. So I vote going to room 12 if only just to get rid of this upper area.
Searching clear.
Yep.
I'm for it.
Well, you guys can search the rest of the rooms if you want.
We've already been to. Well, I've already been to. Well,
You've been to 12?
yeah, I had to duck in there when there were some people on the hallway.
Ah. Alright.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Have you guys been to room 7? I don't remember you guys going there.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, there was a scuffle. Saw people leaving the area.
Wasn't there like a body in room 7?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's where we found like the remains of a fight.
Well, we can keep going down and get
Go
to.
ahead. And
Did you guys have a full map?
You can't see this map?
I'm talking about like character you guys have for the super.
Oh yeah, our characters have a fully detailed map of this area.
Mine didn't when she came.
Yeah, but you're with us, so you can see the map.
So we need room 15 and 9. Oh, and
15,
room 10
8,
are the
and
ones
10
that we
are
have.
the only ones that we haven't visited.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's, if we backtrack a little, we can get to 10.
well, it's the only path towards 10.
Yeah, and that honestly worries me a little.
Can always be stealthy.
Brian, where exactly were the exits? The 3 exits?
There's a note that tells
Oh yeah.
There is a note.
9, 1, and 7.
Wrong ones.
Oh. Entrances on room 2 and 4. And hallway with an L.
True, but the hallway marked with I is only an entrance, not an exit.
Ah.
The rest actually have ladders going up.
So, room 2 or 4 are ways out.
We could say. I could say we could get out of 2, go from 10 to 15, and go to 8, and then head straight down.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
You said room 4 has.
4 has an exit too. Alright, I think we're in agreement. We go 10, 15, and 8, and again, if we hopefully we'll find something, and then we'll get the hell out of here.
Yes.
Just move us over here.
My character is going to bring up that she would like to go to room 4 and
Room 4 is down here.
exploring with you guys. Room 4?
We're gonna pass through 4, going on to 8. So
Can somebody?
You guys want to go through room 12 or
We don't have to. Literally we can go. We have to, if we're going to 10, we have to go all the way around this way. It's the only way to get into 10.
So, what is your course of action? Head back up through town? Or to town?
My character wants to go to room 4.
Room 4 is down here.
Yeah. Because 4 and 2 are the ones with it. So she's in a hurry to get these. Wants to hurry up and go and get them out.
Well, we can, at the very least, at the very least, we're stopping by at least one of these rooms on the way to 4, regardless.
Okay, we're already in room 10, right?
Yeah.
So what's room 10?
I'm liking how it matches the original.
That's right. Anytime you hear keeping the original is kind of scary, but
The swamp was a mimic. Roll initiative.
Brian,
Yeah?
what's in room 10?
Oh, sorry. What looks like the remnants of a stash. Somebody came through and ripped everything to high hell and back. Doesn't look like whoever took the stuff knew what they were looking for. Or rather, knew where it was.
Through
This...
this. I look through this stuff.
Sorry, can you repeat? You cut out there.
Can I look through this stuff?
Sure, you can look through what's left. Mostly it's just debris. There's a few shattered cases of what looked like were wine and other contraband. A few of them seem to have been boxes of drugs that have been destroyed or burned up.
Right.
Yeah, not much you can find. Nothing of importance, really.
You know, I'll assist her.
Again, you find the same basic thing. Nothing there. Not much to be useful, not much to actually help. Really, it just seems like somebody run through here with a fine-tooth baseball bat, or club, in your case. And beyond that, there's not much. Neko, to answer your question, me.
That would be really funny.
Oh, don't give me ideas, because eventually you get to room mimics.
My character specifically wants to get these animals out of here as soon as possible still.
Regardless. Alright, so.
Onward to
15?
door number 15.
Wait, isn't there an exit on the way there?
No.
Oh, that's room
Yeah, and
Both
one.
exits are down here.
No, there's an exit in room 1. The only one that's an entrance. Oh, yeah, no. There isn't there's an entrance in room 2, not in room 1.
Oh, okay. Where's room 2?
All the way down there.
This?
There's literally the southern part of the map.
I see it. Character. Never mind, there's no easy way to get there. Oh yeah, there is. My character breaks off from theirs to go to room 4 with as many animals as she can transport with herself.
I mean, 3 of them are pretty happy with us at the moment.
Which ones are those? The owl bear, one of the dogs, and what else?
One of the displacers.
They're displacer dogs, right?
No, the cats were displacer beasts. The dog is a direwolf cub.
Oh, okay. Never mind, then I'll stay with you guys. Majority animals, anyway.
Room 15.
Sorry, in room 15. There's a few chests. The only issue is they're buried in muck. You guys can
prestidigitation move the muck away so we can get better looks at the chests?
Sorta. Most of them are just regular chests. They look like they got locks on them. Though why someone would stuff them in what you're gonna call mud is beyond you.
Sewage. It's sewage, isn't it?
Either that or shit.
Same shit.
How deep in the quote mud are they?
About 6 inches down. Still, it's pretty.
Want to play rock paper scissors?
I have an idea, but I don't. This is gonna have to be mechanical. This is gonna be a DM question because I'm not entirely sure how this works. I have a potion of etherealness.
Explain to me what you want to try.
My idea was to be able to walk through the mud and make sure that these chests aren't like mimics and there's nothing hiding in the mud, because I'm be able to walk through it without having to deal with anything.
First off, if they were mimics, you wouldn't really be able to tell.
I know, but like the bigger problem is what is in the mud.
You can certainly try it.
I have an idea before you waste a potion of etherealness. I cast thaumaturgy to make the ground shake, so we see if the mud moves.
I tried that. It's not enough.
Thaumaturgy, not prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. I'm using thaumaturgy. I'm making quakes, ground quake slightly.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to move the muck out of the way. Does thaumaturgy work? Does the jiggle?
It does shake. Yeah, it does make the mud jiggle. You got some nice jiggle physics going. But
does anything happen when the mud jiggles?
No. Nothing happens. Huh.
I'm gonna take out a match from my tinder box. We use thaumaturgy to light the match, and then I'm gonna throw it in the mud. Does it sink?
I mean, it just sewage wouldn't light on fire if that's what you're trying to do.
No, does the match sink?
Yeah. It does.
Like completely?
It sinks about halfway and then just sort of sticks.
I'm just gonna say I think it's safe.
Alright, how about we do this? I tie some of my 50 feet of rope around myself and give you 2 chuckles the other end, and I'll grab one of the boxes and you can just drag me out with them.
Sure.
How's that for a plan?
Okay. You step into the mud, and your feet your feet sag slightly.
Really glad I'm
Not
wearing
much,
good
though.
shoes.
I'm gonna cast guidance on one of the people holding the rope.
All right, Necro, you're guidanced.
That would be really useful.
Yep.
So our rolling strength to put it out.
I'm. Once I get to the chest, he'll tell me if something BS happens when I try to grab it.
I'll let you.
All right. You want to grab the chest?
Yep. I'm ready.
You grab the chest. Nothing happens.
All right. All right. Start pulling.
I don't think you're that
You
deep
do?
into the mud.
No, I'm talking about them. Like I'm holding onto the chest, they're pulling me out with it. That's the plan.
Yeah,
I think
again.
you can just walk though, can't
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I can?
yeah,
The chest is
you're not,
very
like, waist
deep.
or anything.
You're not waist deep, though.
Oh, okay. I thought these were heavier.
Yeah, no. Oh, the chest? Yeah, the chest is kind of heavy, but not so much that you
isn't a
can't.
problem.
No,
Okay,
it'll just take a bit of physical strain, but you pull it out, and there's like mud dripping off it, and there's not much to say.
I hold my hands out for the chest.
I put the one down because the bottom's covered in mud.
Yeah. Give me a sec. I gotta go talk to my mom. I gotta talk to my parents real quick. Talk amongst yourselves and figure something.
Who all do we have with us, by the way?
Noctis, Octavius, and technically the little goblin.
Goblin's a paladin, right?
Yeah.
Octavius, are you a wizard or a sorcerer or a wall? I remember you were really charismatic.
I'm a bard, good woman.
Okay. And Necro, you're the paladin?
The paladin is Toki's character.
Oh.
Okay,
Necro,
so
what's your character?
Somewhat like a fighter.
Okay.
He's a gunslinger.
apologies, I'm back. I had to go talk with her about something, and also I have to go shovel the snow after the game.
Fine.
Though I already have to stay up till like 1 a.m. to go get my dad already from the airport, so So,
What's in the chest?
it's not open. You guys have to unlock it first.
Anybody here know how to unlock chests?
Don't look at me.
I'm pretty dexterous with my fingers. I don't have lock picks, but I got a dagger we've been using to pick locks.
I got tinker tools and smith tools to use.
Ooh. If you give me those smith tools, I think I can get it open.
Sure.
I use
Break
his
your
smith
bot.
tools to break open the lock.
So, who wants to go for it?
I am using his smith tools to break open the lock.
All right. Roll dexterity. Roll dexterity here.
Not sleight of hand. Just straight dex.
Just straight dex.
Nice.
You know what's funny? That digital dice looks cocked on my screen. So that's a natural 20, a 23. First roll of the night. Or, no, it's not. This is the sound of him looking up what note he put in. What's in here?
I think this is the sound of him not paying attention.
No, I'm looking through stuff and also a bit fuming because, god damn it. Okay! You open the chest, and it's pretty easy. Inside, there's a few bundles of cloth wrapped around something.
Can we unwrap it?
Very carefully.
All right.
And now comes an angry dog.
Okay. Which one are you going to do? Because there's 5 in total.
Well, there's 5 things wrapped up.
Yeah. All about the size of... Out of character, it'd be about the size of a softball.
So these are most likely potion vials wrapped in something to make sure they don't break. So, going off the size, they most likely are potion bottles.
You don't know. You'd have to check. All you know is that they're about the size of softballs or baseballs.
I'm gonna very carefully remove the cloth on one of them to find out what it is. I'm removing the cloth on one of them.
That's gonna be a bit hard.
Why?
Roll it, because it's wrapped in such a way that you'd have to actually pick them up to unwrap them.
Okay. Alright, would this be sleight of hands? Would this be sleight of hand?
Sorry, you cut out again. You're gonna have to repeat.
Would this be sleight of hand?
To try and remove it from at that moment? Yes.
Okay.
Roll with disadvantage too, since you can't actually see where where the external part of the fold is, if that makes sense.
I give him.
All right, so just roll it at regular.
No, it doesn't cancel.
It's a
She just
D4.
gets a D4.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So it's disadvantage, and then the lowest roll.
That's pretty good though, plus the D4.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't. Roll20 is lagging hard for me. I might need to back out.
You got a 17 and then a 19. All right. You're able to pull it off, and it's a glass sphere. It's definitely It's definitely hollow and filled with a liquid, but it's not like a potion bottle. It's because there's no like funnel, there's no nozzle or way to get in.
So it's just a ball with something in it.
Yeah, a perfect sphere. There doesn't seem to be any flaws with it either. It's this. Okay, so roll. Okay, one sec. I actually have to roll stuff because D20 does not give custom dice. Did you choose which one you wanted to, or did you just pick one at random? This is important.
I'm gonna pick whatever one would be the most center.
Okay, that would be the third of the 5. Okay. This one is filled with a dark. This one is filled only about halfway. It is a dark black liquid within that seems to have chunks of some kind of congealed substance floating within it. Shaking it, it feels heavy, almost like it's solid, but at the same time liquid. It's a very odd feeling.
Similar to mercury.
Sorta, except it's not silver; it's black.
If you
From
guys
there,
give me a minute, I can find out exactly what these things are if they're magical.
True, but you could also try and find. You could also try and find your next. You could also try and figure out the rest of them, as they all look pretty similar.
All right, so we got 5 spheres full of this weird liquid.
I will say check the one you have in your hand first, then we'll move on to the next ones.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna ritual cast identify.
Alright. It's weird.
Oh no, not a weird magic item.
No, it's not weird in that way. Weird that it's triggering something you wouldn't expect. The magic is necromancy. Specifically, animate dead. It's the base version of it, but something about it is weird. First off, that somebody's distilled such a spell into a liquid form. That's why it's in such a weird physical state. But second is, it almost feels like there's a presence in it. Like some kind of will. A spark of sentience almost. Probably not enough to actually do anything in this current state, but if somehow put into an actual body, something might happen. Mark down sphere of animation in your inventory.
Will I know anything about this?
No. This is entirely new to you.
And all the vials, all the spheres are of the same looking liquid? And it looks like the rest of them are of the same?
It looks like the rest of them are similar size and shape, yeah.
I'm gonna try to look at another one to confirm that they're all the same. I'm gonna look at another one to confirm that they're all like the same.
Are you actually taking it out of the chest and unwrapping it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you pick at random?
Sure.
Roll a d4. This is going to decide which one you get. Okay. The next orb, you unwrap it, and it is a blinding white light.
Mother.
Like, it is effectively the same as pure undiluted sunlight. Oh, shit. You have gotten bottled sunlight.
I wrap that back up.
Alright. Yeah, God, that hurt your eyes.
They did not have any small waters at the grocery
You want to pick up another one?
I have my water bottle at school.
Also, now that you've taken 2 of them off, you notice it's a rather sloppy false bottom.
Oh my god.
Pulling it out, there's a journal. Well, I say journal. It's more just like a few It's more just a few small pieces of parchment wrapped up in leather.
All right.
I'll read this while you check on the other vials.
Gotcha.
Okay, covering the journal first. Effectively, Necro. It goes over the work of one alchemist, Alexander Pietro III. He was contracted by an unknown client to begin the process of distilling arcana into a raw, undiluted form, a liquid of sorts. While he was not able to succeed in his original goal, that being to trace back magic all the way to the source through this method, he was able to liquidate and then bottle certain spells that would not normally be bottled. These glasses specifically, due to the spells they contain, are designed to be ones that are thrown and shatter, thus releasing the effect upon contact with oxygen, at least outside oxygen. However, he is uncertain of what these spells will do once released outside of their normal functions due to the unique nature. It also mentions that he has put his note. It also mentions that the notes had to be moved to a more secure site after last week's scare. The bodies were dumped in the large room for the rats to eat. Hopefully that'll keep them from eating our own supplies. Huh. It also lists an entire inventory. There were 20 of these things. And a lot of them were, apparently the ones you had were the only finished product. The rest were unstable prototypes. It notes that these had to be kept here because of something. The page is ripped off before the rest of the explanation is given. All that said is that the product that has been given, the product that was promised, despite the change in objective, have been delivered to the house, and it gives directions to get there. So maybe you do have something.
This is some shit, man.
If you want unwrapping the rest, one has a pink concoction in it. Small translucent bubbles rise to the top continually before sinking back down to the bottom along the curve.
Pillar of love again.
Nope. Charm person. Mass charm person.
Did you say mass?
Basically. It's effectively a smoke bomb.
Yeah.
You get the sense that it probably could, but likely won't. Still, just write mass charm person sphere in your inventory.
Gotcha.
And that leaves
There's 2 more.
2 left.
I'll pick the one on the left.
One appears to just be a constant bottle of fire.
Yes, she did. Did you? No.
As in, it literally looks like a
I had
small
really late lunch.
little sphere of flame is just sort of bubbling around in it. It's weird. You never really considered fire to be a liquid. This is a fireball,
Sphere of fireball. Oh, jeez.
basically. Though, note on this one, incomplete. Because you notice this is the only ball that has a fracture on it.
Okay, so.
And it looks a bit... It doesn't feel as weighty as the others.
It's freaking turning spells into freaking potions. And these types of spells specifically.
Well, actually, if you look at the inventory, there's a lot more. There's supposedly, within the inventory, there was a prototype sphere of protection and anti-life. There was even one of mage armor.
Chloe is Cassidy's
I
oldest.
know.
All right. What's the
I
last?
don't know how. She's like
The
maybe
last
a
one?
sophomore at Alabama.
Yeah, she's like
She
a
graduated.
Okay, this one is
the same time as
weird.
Ariana.
The color keeps shifting. It's
Although they don't see
the color
each other
keeps
at
shifting.
Alabama, they don't run in the same circles.
This-
Very clear. Also, Chloe follows
Necro?
Sam Shook on Instagram.
How familiar with your?
I'm sorry.
How familiar are you with the arcane rifts?
Apparently, he's not. He left
Shut up.
after the first year.
You effectively have an arcane portal.
He didn't make it.
Issue is,
Go not either.
and this is actually written down in the notes. Do not use unless extremely desperate. I have no way of anticipating what dimension you will end up in.
But he hurt himself, and then his entrance was delayed because he was
Oh,
Achilles. Or
You still have the other chest to go through.
Okay, we found some guys. Jeez, crackers. Knock this.
it's a gate roulette.
I wonder if he's going to school.
I mean, probably.
Let's. If this is I'm going to the other chest while I'm panicking. Like, what the fuck did we just find? Wait, we were sent down here to find a monster because of people found bodies, right?
No, you were just sent down here to check out some smuggling.
Oh, I could have sworn we were looking for a monster.
She was looking for a monster. It turned out to be pets.
Gotcha. Alright, I go into the mud and get the second chest out.
You get the second chest out, and it's unlocked.
Oh yeah.
Do you leave the orbs in the chest?
Yeah, the orbs are staying in the chest until we leave. Okay, I wrap them back.
Because you gotta remember, Renee and I, our girls are seniors.
Staring at the one with the gate.
Right?
You're staring at the charm person one? Is that what you just said?
The last one.
Oh, the portal.
After we leave the seniors, there'll be like 10 girls on the team.
So,
Because we have a girl on.
opening the other chest,
Right,
So she'll be coming up.
right.
there are...
None of the Red Barons are 8th graders.
There's only one of these things.
Well, that's why Gerb started that competitive cheer thing.
Is there another false bottom?
So that they're more likely to join.
No.
when they finally get-
Yeah, but a
Rock
lot of them
solid.
are 7th graders. I don't think there's any 8th graders.
There aren't any 8th graders. So it would be a fingers crossed situation to get any freshmen.
So,
Right.
do you want to unwrap it?
Because it would be
Yeah.
really lucky for Gertie if we had another like big group of freshmen
So,
come join cheer. Because that's what happened.
You open it up.
Well,
From
that's
there,
because Claire and some of the girls went
you
to
find...
Yeah.
It's just an empty glass sphere.
And there's no plans to do that.
Put in unfinished sphere in your inventory.
If you do, no one will do it.
Okay, wow. We are gonna piss a lot of people off, aren't we?
That's so
Probably.
interesting.
Well, that was
I had a good
Octavius to
conversation.
Necro.
I didn't say much. Just about
Doesn't change the answer.
You know, well, Tracy asked. You know,
We got. All right,
It
there's
should be
one
next.
last room we can check, and it's very small. And it's right next to the way out of here. Feel like sticking around? That was directed towards the... I cannot remember what your character is.
Holly.
Yeah, Holly.
Yeah, my name's on my thing.
Oh, okay, I'm
Um,
sorry.
It's okay. My character has a very impatient attitude at this point. Is looking at the black orb, which I'm assuming you said what these all were out loud.
Oh, yeah. That's a reanimated
Okay.
corpse.
Yeah, she knows. She's staring intently at that and still getting impatient to get these animals to safety. Because you told her there was a monster down.
I thought there was a monster down here. If the fact that we're not actually supposed to be looking for a monster, then my character didn't mean to say that.
Okay. Well, if there's no monster in here, there's no hurry.
For them, they're probably both like still
Alright.
drama queens, kind of bratty.
One last room, then
Well,
get in the
apparently so Michigan State
GTFO.
wasn't good enough for her.
Room number 8, and then out of here.
For me,
Alrighty.
it wasn't about. I mean, it is. I mean,
This has,
It's not
it has
supposed to
rows
be
of
considered,
rudimentary bunk
You know, a bunch
beds.
of spoiled rich kids go to Alabama. You know?
And when I say this, I literally mean someone has literally just
Right.
bolted scaffolding on each side of
I
the
mean,
wall
it's a blessing.
and put what are
to even
effectively
go
just
to school.
cots
It's
on
a-
flat pieces of
You know
wood.
what someone said? It's like
Wow, that's
intelligence is evenly distributed.
One of
Opportunities
the goblins.
and so, you know.
There's also racks that seem
just
to have
lucky.
been made to hold
So it was
weaponry.
interesting. We had a good time. But
the rat
I
has
saw,
a knife!
I saw
You actually see a rat holding a knife in its
Genevieve's
mouth, like crawl out of behind from underneath the bunk and then
Cut you,
scurry
motherfucker.
away.
I will HM1 you. Oh, everyone looks down
You
on
know,
Rat-a-tat.
useless.
Not today.
But it's like
It's like, where the
the
fuck's my
same
pizza?
shape. Just
God, that's an old one.
but like she said, Genevieve is short. I think shorter.
Where the fuck is my stuff?
She's like 5'6".
Oh, okay. She said
It's
she
just a
didn't want
bunk
ball
room, right?
gown
There doesn't look like
because
there
she
could
felt
be
like it
anywhere
would
to hide
swallow her
anything.
whole-
Not really.
Right.
Alright.
Which I understand.
We
and then I
never
told
found
Martha
a
went for
key
ball
for
gown,
that
and they were all like, "Oh my
freaking
God,
door
that
we
dress is
found.
so beautiful." I'm like, yeah. I said, but she's 5'9".
I just remembered that.
You do?
Hmm?
I remember we found this door, so I was trying to remember if we ever found
Everybody
like a
goes to
key for
Land's
that.
Cruise.
Oh no, you guys pissed off the only way to get a key.
Oh,
I guess they're from
that was their
Thursday
gang.
night.
Got
It was a, remember, yeah,
Land's Cruises.
I didn't
yeah,
put that
property of the
Whatever.
Bad Winnie Gang. Fuck off.
And so she said that they're going to go to each other's
All right,
house.
that's literally everything. Job
I said,
well
yeah, I
done,
said,
people. Let's
Martha,
get the hell out of here, and I need a bath.
Whatever. No, but she's going.
It's like right then.
She'll figure it out.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Are you serious?
Yeah. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
accidentally crossed the path of the last group of bandits patrolling the area.
All right, you know
And
what?
I,
Why?
before anything happens, try and stealth and hide.
Unfortunately not. You need someplace to hide and there really isn't.
Well, there's
Gods,
bunk beds.
what
I
have
can
I
go
done
under
to?
a bed,
What
right?
have I done? Besides all the sleeping around, I'm pretty sure a few of you like that.
Oh no, what happened?
It's a battle map,
Oh, okay.
which is not aligned. Nope, that was just me placing it.
Didn't we enter from the top half of the room?
You get a 12. You get a 21.
Oh, okay. Thanks. At least now I know how to roll.
I'm amazed I'm not last.
So, Holly, you're up first. You notice that the animals are visibly agitated the moment they come in.
I would like to cast Bane.
Hmm?
TBS.
I would like to cast Bane. It's my action. If I need to get closer to them, I will. 10,
Oh, damn.
15, that should definitely be close enough.
Okay, so does
My
a 20,
spell
a 4?
My spell save DC is 13. So I think those all pass.
Yeah, they all pass, unfortunately.
Those were charisma saving throws.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's my.
That it?
I don't think I have a bonus.
Likely isn't much you can do right now.
That's it.
All right. First bandit. He's gonna hoist up a light crossbow and fire it off at you, Holly, because you just did some weird. Oh my god. I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose.
Jeez.
You take 12 points of piercing damage as this thing wings your neck and like scrapes against it just enough that it nicks something and blood just starts pouring out. Nothing fatal, unless that downed you.
I'm at 9 health.
Hmm?
I'm at 9 health. I'm okay.
Jesus. Octavius, you're up. You just watch as this bolt trailing blood goes winging by you and beds itself in the wall behind you.
Okay, wow. Fuck these guys. Fairy fire.
Okay, what kind of save is that?
It is a dex save.
That's their best stat. Oh, and Jesus, one of these guys is really competent.
Okay, everyone but the 7 fails. The 13 matches my DC.
Which means it fails.
Okay, so the 20 is the only one that lives. Or the 20 is the only one that, You know, just mark the ones that failed with the purple.
I do that as my reaction when the guy hits me.
Oh. Alrighty.
Alright, that was my action. How far can I get?
It does Hellish Rebuke specifically say if they succeed, they take half damage, or if they succeed, they take no damage? Because that's a bit important.
Hellish Rebuke's is a 2nd level spell.
It's half damage.
No, I just have it as a once a day thing.
Yeah, because you're a tiefling.
According to Roll20, it's a 1st level spell.
Yeah,
I just grabbed it from over here.
Same spell. Yeah, still. What does the spell say exactly? Because I need to know. Okay. So it's still. So the guy still takes 3 damage. That your turn?
That was my reaction when I got hit.
Oh no, I'm talking to Octavius.
And yeah, that's everything I can do. I cast a spell, so I can't defend.
No, you only have your bonus action and reaction left.
Hey, Mom? Yeah? Do you understand?
Anything I do is a bonus action. I could use do inspiration, but 2 of them are freaking glowing like disco balls, so no, I'm good. That's my turn. Alright.
Oh, sorry, do you give inspiration to somebody? Or?
No, I'm gonna save it in case.
Hold that. Okay. Azrael, you're up.
I'm gonna enter as my bonus action. I'll enter my quickening state, and then head over to this guy, and I'll take a swing with my katana.
It misses.
He's got advantage.
Alright, reroll then. Wait, how do you have advantage?
Fairy fire.
Oh, yeah. Not Necro, then reroll, because you got advantage. Okay, that hits, and he takes 8 damage. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, as immediately, this guy will back up and take a shot at you, Necro. Damn. Your DC is above 12?
Yeah.
What is it exactly?
At the moment, 17.
Damn, I wish my DC was that high.
Now that he is flanking, he has advantage on the attack. As even for you, he somehow manages to, after getting struck, a quick burst of speed that allows him to pivot around you, and then he's trying to slash up your back. Uh, 19 plus 3, 22.
Yeah, hit.
You take 5 points of slashing damage as the sword as Octavius, you watch with this sudden burst of speed, not from a guy who isn't Necro, so it's a bit frightening for a second. You watch as he goes around and almost in a smooth, flowing motion, slashes the scimitar horizontally across his back, a spray of blood coating his friend. By accident, actually. Unfortunately, his back is now to you guys, too.
And with that wound, dark flames will come out.
Wait, how do you have Hellish Rebuke?
Warlock.
Oh, yeah.
For once in my entire camp life, I'm not playing a tiefling, so I don't have Hellish Rebuke.
He only takes half damage. Okay. Next up, this guy. He's gonna rush you as well, Nick. Oh, no, wait, he has his crossbow out, so he can't do that. So he's gonna remain back here, and he's gonna take another 13 misses. Octavius, you're up.
All right.
What about Octavius already go?
Yes.
Wait, where's Holly then?
I'm the top of
Oh,
the
sorry, my bad. I missed your turn. You and Necro's images look similar.
Yeah, we're very dark.
So, sorry about that.
It's okay.
So Holly, you're up.
My Roll20 crashed and it's loading, but I was planning to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 myself. Wants to do that for me. Roll20. Not really.
Okay. Sorry, could you repeat? You cut out there for me.
I'm just trying to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level as my action.
Okay, I can pull it up for you. Let's see, Holly. God, I really need to purge these characters.
Yeah, all the dead ones?
Yeah.
And I will move back a full movement away from these people.
Okay, you regained 6 health points.
You heard me say at level 2, right?
I did.
So 11.
It's only 6?
11.
Oh, 11. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Whew,
One of your rolls was a 6.
It's weird. The way it's set up in Roll20 is a bit weird. It doesn't group it together as one, but instead groups it instead puts it individually.
Yeah, but once you go above the normal spell level, the top one's the congruent of the what levels above.
Okay.
So after the first of thing, it's convenient after that.
It's still weird for me.
Yeah.
All right, so Ollie, you regained 6 health points. Or 11. Sorry, God. Yes, 11 HP.
Okay, and I'm moving back away from the people.
Murder guy!
My full 30.
Okay, that's your full action.
Yep, that's it.
All right, that's your turn. The bandit already went. Octavius, you're up.
All right.
Get the crossbow.
Hi there. Stabbity stab stab. With my new rapier.
That hits. Roll damage. Jesus. Okay, so you managed to stab him in the gut, and it blood starts to seep out into his clothing, staining it, and he seems to stumble a lot. Can
I use my bonus action to shoot the bullet?
Is that how that works?
There's a bullet in this sword. Actually, I don't...
That would be an action.
Okay.
You can effectively, as an action, jam it in, and then as an action, fire.
Okay.
Sorry. Or rather, if you have more than one attack in a turn.
I'm a bard, I'll never get that.
Yeah, I know. Bit of a shame.
What the hell's that?
Isn't that the name of the rapier I gave you?
I named it after your character because he made it.
It's like you gave him some long, complex name. It's like, wait, I won't remember that. I'm just going to call it Noctis's Rapier. Or Rapier of Noctis.
If any of you play League of Legends, it's the Rapier of Noxus.
Alrighty. So, Azrael, your turn's up. You're up.
As my bonus action, I'll activate my new sword's ability to do necrotic damage, and I'll take a swipe.
Okay. You miss. How are you rolling so low?
It's me. It's always a low.
Okay. So, next. Wait, what's that for?
I take damage after every use.
Oh. Gotcha. Next up, Bandit. He's gonna take another shot at. He's gonna take a shot at you. $17 just meets it, so it hits. Oh no, wait, it's +1, so only 6 damage, not 8. Sorry, I put in their hit bonus.
What is that for?
You. So you get hit again.
And this is why I'd rather stay in the back.
Well, you also turned on some freaky ass powers and then rushed them. So of course they're gonna try to hit. So, next up, this guy. He's also gonna try to swipe at you. 18 hits. Ah, 7 damage. Jesus. I'm rolling high.
And I'm at 10 now.
Just 10?
Yep.
Holly, you're up. You just watch one of them get the you just watch one of your own get, or one of these guys you're with get the crap kicked out of him.
I'm gonna get within 30 feet of these people again and cast Bane one more time. See if I can get them to not hit my peoples.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm casting Bane. My roll 20 is still loading. It's almost there if you want to wait a second, or if you just want to cast it for me. It's a first level spell. It affects all 3 of them. You have to make a charisma save. My DC is 13.
Okay. One of them fails. The other 2 succeed.
Okay. The one that fails has a minus D4 to attack rolls.
Okay. Which one? The one on Necro, the one on Octavius, or the one in the corner shooting a crossbow?
I don't know. It's whoever failed. I don't know which one failed. Do I get to choose?
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'll choose. Alright, the one with the red dots, the one that failed his Bane.
Ah.
Next up, this guy. He's going to take a swing at you, Octavius. Seven.
Nope.
You're up. Octavius.
Stabbity stab stab.
You can fire it, you know.
Yeah, but I realized shooting a gun point blank is probably not a good idea. Especially this experimental gun.
Oh, hey, Holly, you can move again. Alright, that hits. Roll damage. He's dead. Okay. Octavius, that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Ezreal, you're up.
One more time. Damn it.
How do you do that?
Oh my god.
How?
And this is where I'm gonna die. It was nice meeting you all.
These guys only hit for 1d6. Don't be such a drama queen. You'll be
I'm not
fine.
letting you die before you have your date.
I really kind of enjoy playing Kyle.
You know, I could recover health if I only fucking hit.
Okay. You're down to 8,
Bloodhunter
correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So, this guy is going to fire off a shot at you, Octavius, and Julie. So the shot is... So every time he has to roll a 1d4. And
Yeah, it's like the opposite of guidance.
Wow. 21 hits.
Why does he have advantage?
He doesn't.
Why
2
does he
points
have
of damage. As the bolt wings your arm. It doesn't actually, like... It rips the skin, but it doesn't hurt that much.
Oh, I got a constitution check to keep fairy fire on, I think.
No, that wasn't to you, Octavius. It was to Necro.
Oh, I thought you said
Wait.
me and her were getting hit.
Oh, no, sorry. Just Necro. My bad. This one's gonna swing at you, Octavius. That misses. Holly, you're up.
Okay. Necro's character looks really badly hurt, right?
Very much so.
Okay. Let me see what this does real quick. Okay, that's only on myself. The one in front of... Yeah. The one in front of Necro needs to make... Oh no, it's an attack roll. Okay. I will roll an attack.
Okay, so make a ranged spell attack. That is what a d20 plus whatever your spell mod is.
I was checking to see if it was a quick thing. So a d20 plus 5, I think. Yep. So 15. Does that hit?
15. Yes, it hits. Who are you attacking?
The one in front of Necro.
Okay.
Anything that he is trying to hit with a strength-based attack only deals half damage. And it can make a Constitution saving throw on every single turn at the end of the turn. And a success, the spell will end with hit. So the one with the red dot has a minus d4. In front of Necro has half damage on strength-based attack.
Ooh. Okay. It's marked green. Okay. Octavius, you're up.
I'm a coming, buddy. Actually, let's actually try this. You add dex to bullets, right?
Yes.
I don't have proficiency with guns, though, so I'll have to turn that off. Gonna shoot him.
Well, then you just don't add your proficiency mod. You just add your dex.
I know. I just had to turn it off from the modifier.
19 hits. This is bullet damage, or unless you wanted to move to the next guy. This one or the one on Necro?
The one that I had advantage. That's why the one on Necro.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, no, he's dead.
So here's the question: what do I do? Do I roll a d100 to see if this gun blade stays intact? Because this is his invention.
For now, we'll say no. At least on the first shot, it stays together like it's supposed to. Though that might change at a later date. So, you raise the gun, not really understanding how to hold it, so you kind of like, you sort of just hold your arm straight out and immediately regret that as you pull the trigger, and your arm just goes flying backwards. Like, effectively, you're now just holding the arm straight up. As the bullet fires, and there is now a hole in the side of his head. And he slumps over dead. Azrael, the bandit harassing you has just dropped dead. You can now move freely. You also realize that everybody has a ringing sensation in their ear because you fired a bullet in an enclosed space.
I'll tell him telepathically, I thought we weren't supposed to use firearms in here.
I forgot.
And I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at the other fucking guy.
That hits. And he's dead. As you blow a hole in his chest with the blast. So, as the last bandit slumps against the wall, a fresh hole in his chest, steaming as guts interact with the air, what do you do?
Why does this feel like Indiana Jones to me?
I don't know. That's up to you. So, the rest of you. How do you want to get... So, what do you want to do now? They're all horribly murdered.
I'm going to check on the animals because might make sure that they're staying calm. I'm going to check on the animals because
I just shot a gun. They're probably freaking out.
Yeah, no, most of them are freaking out.
I'm trying to calm them.
Yeah, most of them are freaking out now.
I'm trying to calm them down.
Roll animal hand.
Ta-da.
You managed to calm your own creature down. You took
I
you
have
took the
the dragon, the pseudo dragon, and one
Yeah.
displacer beast.
you calmed down both of yours as it slowly panics, but then you calm them down. Well, so the animals are struggling against you, but then eventually calm and go back to normal. And either of you want to search the bandits?
I'll do that. Damn, I'm at 6.
Curse you, tinnitus, you cruel mistress.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You find notes on them similar to the ones you found on the last bandit. Something about a patrol route and not to deviate, or else they'll have your ass for it. From So, from there, aside from that, you find 3 gold pieces on them, 2 light crossbows, 2 scimitars, and about 40 bolts. If either of you want that stuff.
I definitely want some bolts.
Are the scimitars in good qualities or just badly maintained?
Sorry, could you repeat? You cut out there for me.
Are the scimitars are the scimitars worth taking to sell, or
Probably. They're of decent quality and don't look like they're about to fall apart, so it's likely somebody will buy them.
how many were there?
Hmm?
How many were there?
You know a few smiths and a few blacksmiths and general stores that might take them. Adventurers typically need supplies, so scimitars might come in handy.
I was asking for how many.
Oh,
Where?
sorry. I thought where. There's 2. How many gold, or how many there are?
How many they are?
2 scimitars.
No, I'll take both.
All right, add 2 scimitars to your inventory. From there, you guys want to continue onwards to 2?
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here.
You guys get there, and there's a ladder. You exit it. As you reach the entrance, you finally get to the surface, and oh god, it feels so good to be out of there.
Where did we end up?
You guys, you don't know where you are. Judging from the buildings, you know it's somewhere in the Noble District. Beyond that, you're not sure.
When you shop at Wayfair, you spend less and get way more.
Is there a guard around?
To life and save in more ways than one.
Wait, sure, I know where I'm at right now.
Vaguely, you don't live here that often, so...
Is there a guard anywhere around in the direction?
No. It's actually pretty early in the morning.
Shop everything home at Wayfair today.
Did we spend all night in a freaking sewer?
Yeah.
How are we not exhausted?
You don't know. Oh, God, it's hitting you.
That's the stench.
Huh?
The stench keeping you awake.
Would not be surprised.
Sorry, Holly, you're putting a lot of like air into the mic.
Sorry.
That's all right. So, Nicker, you could probably find your way home. You want to lay down there? Holly, you may want to get back to your employer, but it can probably wait till later today.
What time of day is it? It's early morning?
Yeah, it's about like 1, maybe 2.
In the morning? That's not...
That's morning.
That's up late, not... that's 1 a.m. at night.
Hey, dude, I'm going by what's actual time zones. Just because we're college students and have weird-ass sleeping schedules doesn't change the fact that 1 a.m. is, by technical definition, morning.
Yeah, but when you said morning, I thought it was like, oh, 6 a.m. Oh, crap, we missed out on having a long rest.
No. That's about 1. You guys still missed out on a long rest, but...
We can sleep in. We haven't hit exhaustion yet, I don't think.
No. We just would have to sleep further into the day. My character is gonna look to these two and say, do you guys have a place to stay?
I have a place, but I don't know where we're at the moment.
Can I assume that my character would have a room already paid for and available?
No, you do not. You were literally just picked up out of some church where you were serving and told to go do something. You went and did it. You could probably go back to the church if you wanted, but that's a bit of a walk.
Do I know about any that might be open at this hour that we could get a room at?
None in the area. Most of them are about an hour or hour and a half walk. From the sounds of it, these guys actually have a place to stay close by that might not actually cost money.
Oh, okay. I'll just go with them. If I'll ask, I'll say, you mind if I crash with you guys for the night?
Sure. Yeah, I'd say sure.
All right. So, you take them in. You take them back to your own place. Ollie, this is the nicest place you've ever been in. And you just walked inside. When I say that, I mean the cleanest. Even the church is kind of dirty. So, from there, you guys managed to settle in for the night. It's pretty...
how Monieka is going to love all our pets.
I need to remember, which guys took what? Because I remember there's 2 displacer...
Pup.
Yeah, there's 2 displacer beasts, a direwolf pup, an owl bear, a pseudo-dragon, And was there one more, or is that it?
She got a Displacer Beast and a Pseudo Dragon. Necro got a Displacer Beast. Toki got the Owlbear.
And you got a direwolf.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got the most normal one, somehow.
Yeah. So, from there, there's not much else to say, really. So, how do you want to proceed?
Sleep.
Bathe
All
and
right. You all sleep, and you guys sleep for about 8 hours.
9 in the morning.
Event- Yep. Octavius, you wake up, and the direwolf shit on the floor.
Crap.
Thankfully, it's on the hardwood, and it looks fairly
Prestidigitation
fresh.
to make sure it ends up in the garbage.
That'd be something like Mage Hand. Prestidigitation just removes something.
Yeah, I'm moving my trash can facing it so it can just be scooted in there without leaving a stain. Prestidigitation can do a lot. It can move and you can instantly clean an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
Yeah, no, it's not bigger than 1 cubic foot. So, you managed to clean it all up. It's like it never happened. Well, I mean, it did. There's still a bit of the smell, but there's no stain.
Also gets gone with prestidigitation, but I'll let the nurses know.
Hmm.
Sorry.
oh, the maids are gonna have fun with these.
So, from there, how do you guys, now that you're all awake, how do you want to proceed?
Wait, what day is Noctis's date?
In about a week.
Okay. We only spent a day in the sewers, right? Wait, didn't you say we milestoned from the sewers?
Did you repeat? You cut out there for me.
Did we milestone sewer?
Yes.
So we're level 5.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Da-na-na-na.
Roll
Da,
down.
da, 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 da.
Eh. Still under 30. Ooh, I have 3rd level spells now.
Same.
Ooh, I get a feat.
Alright, so I guess while we're looking over stats, we'll have breakfast and animals.
And get a lecture from Nika, right?
Oh, can I have another bullet?
I'll give you 10 rounds.
Woohoo! 10 rounds.
So,
I found a stranger and a shit ton of pets.
Ooh, my proficiency went up.
Oh yeah, all my numbers are better.
slightly.
Yay!
I get Fount of Inspiration.
Oh yeah, have you guys? So sorry, but we're going to be, well, the session will be ending probably around 8:30 for me. It's because you guys are on the tail end of it. Before the next big hump. Which is confronting whoever it is. Because you guys got some stuff you need to work with. So, for the most part, do you guys actually want to look into the stuff you got, or do you just want to report to Alicia what you found?
I specifically ask if I can have the dead thingy. And
Do you
if
want
I
to
can
give
have
that
any
over?
notes about it as well.
Octavius, do you want to hand that over?
You're a... What kind of cleric are you again?
I'm a grave cleric.
Oh, perfect. You should come meet our boss. She's also one of those.
Interesting.
Yep.
Anyways, are you gonna give me the animate dead orb?
Nope.
What if I ask really nicely?
You can come talk to our boss, and then we can see about letting you walk away with a liquefied spell.
I mean, you know I can cast that spell, right?
Yeah, but these don't make sense to my brain, so I'd rather not lose any of them right now.
I'm just saying I would really appreciate if you guys would give that to me.
We will have to decline about that.
No offense, but we don't know you.
Yes, that's true. I don't really know you guys either, and I still stick with you as a friend.
I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, neither can I. Could you repeat?
I just pointed out that I didn't really know them either, but I still slept in the same room as them, even though I have
Same
the,
house.
Same house.
frame of a fragile woman.
Bullshit! Fragile woman.
Dude, have you seen my picture? I am so fragile. My constitution even supports it.
At least you don't have a 5 for strength.
That's true.
And my roll 20 crashed.
Yeah, roll 20's been sucking dicks a little bit.
Actually, this is the first time it ever crashed for me.
This is like the third time it's crashed for me this week.
They must be screwing with things.
Why would I screw with it?
No, they must be screwing with things.
Oh.
Alright, how about this? We have a nice breakfast, we meet our boss, then you can go with the stupid dead orb.
Okay. In exchange, will you come escort me to my prize that I won?
Escort you to your prize? What are you talking about?
You see this little guy on my shoulder?
Uh-huh.
He is meant for someone else. And they were going to pay me some coin to deliver him to them.
I mean, I got nothing to do today.
Okay, so it's a date.
Wait, what?
It's a date.
Everything Octavius thinks now just stopped for half a second. It's like, what is going on right now?
You know, an appointment, a schedule. Save the date.
Okay, I literally cannot hear you half the time.
I'm explaining that it's an appointment or a schedule or like a save the date kind of situation.
Uh-huh. Right. Got it.
And then I give you a wink.
Oh, Toki's gonna love this character. Freaking making the bard. What is happening? I
don't know.
I'm
The
staring at.
character is really charismatic, is what it is. So I'm trying to play that. Because charisma is my highest stat.
So's mine, but I'm playing with that in a different way.
Yeah, but I'm also a tiefling cleric.
Oh my
So
god, I
don't
just
really
realized
know
that.
how I should be doing this. What?
I knew you were a tiefling and I knew you were a cleric, but for some reason my brain didn't put those two together.
Yeah, I'm a tiefling cleric, and my best stat is charisma.
Alright, so we're gonna have breakfast and talk to the boss.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't gotten to any of this.
Yep. So you guys go down to the main room, and then from there, you guys have a pretty good breakfast. From there, it's not. There's not much. It's a nice, decent spread. Munieka looks at you. So you're keeping pets now, are you?
How can you say no to this adorable face?
This
It's
place
drooling
is
on
just
the
whipping
carpet.
its tentacles like.
Yeah. It's drooling on the
Lacey.
carpet.
Thing. Like
We can take care of them as I pet my direwolf's ears.
Munieka just looks at you. She just moves on. From there, how do you want to proceed? You guys get a nice breakfast. Not much else happens. Alicia's also in one of the studies, or at least that's what she says. Or that's what Munieka says. So where do you want to go from there?
I guess we're going to the study where Alicia is.
Alrighty. Alicia is sitting down, almost at a table, and it has maps spread out all over it. Most of them seem fairly interesting.
Wow, boss, did you get any sleep last night? Also, I bathed before I went to bed last night.
I was hoping you all.
Of course we would. We're civilized people. I believe. And I hope. Pray to the other gods, I hope.
Alicia sort of waves off the comment. I've got plenty of sleep. I've just been up earlier than you. So, what did you guys find?
This freaking city is nuts.
A lot of drugs.
Animal trafficking. And distilling of magic.
Is that why you had a dire wolf go to the bathroom in your room?
It's a puppy. It doesn't know better.
She reaches out and pets it and seems happier when she does that. Aside from that, what else was there?
I take out one of the wrapped up spheres and unwrap it. It's a... God damn it! It's a fucking sunlight! I put that one away. So for half a second, she's blinded. Need to freaking mark these things. And I pull out the animate dead orb. We've had a bunch of these.
Well, that's unexpected. But she pulls out like a small drawing. One of them looks like a. It looks like a. Did you find something like this? Supposedly that's what we were looking for.
What's it look like?
Sorry, could you repeat? You cut out there.
I was asking what was the thing she was showing us.
Oh, it's a picture of a doll.
Was there a doll at
the wooden doll, right?
Yeah, Toki has that, I think, technically. I think he picked that up.
Yeah, but technically you guys can have it too.
Okay.
Oh, good. This is the item we needed. Unfortunately, we don't have who exactly was moving this, but, well, we have what they want.
Do I want to know why the doll is more important than Black Market magical items?
It's a phylactery. Or the beginning of one.
Do I know what a phylactery is?
No.
What?
She's just making
magic,
up words.
Who dis?
Hey, so the grave cleric, a person who was raised.
You would know.
The glaive cleric? Meet glaive cleric.
Glaive?
Grave. Sorry, I was speaking too fast.
As soon as she says phylactery, I say, destroy that.
Holly's telling Alicia to freaking nuke the phylactery.
So, aside from that, the black market, I suppose we can keep that. There wasn't ever a mention of what to do with stuff like that if we found it. But, good job.
Did she answer my
He
question?
didn't hear you. This happens a lot.
Yeah, sorry. No, Mike's cut out.
I asked if she was planning to destroy the phylactery.
I thought I did answer that. The answer was yes. They just need to figure out whose phylactery it is.
No, you did
Oh,
not
okay.
talk for a while.
Sorry, I was listening to you guys.
No
Just a
worries.
thought. God, I'm tired. My bad. I really need to start taking naps before these games. Point being, so after that, I mean, do you guys want to do something further, or because we're technically done, we can leave the capital now.
One question, because I don't like it to have it in the house, but what are we gonna do with all the drugs that we found?
Burn them.
Drugs, lots
Burn them.
and lots of.
We
The
burn it
ones
all.
that
I didn't expect to get invited to a party, but here I am.
We're burning them in a furnace with no exhaust.
Oh.
At least if there is one, it's going into the ground. Or water. I don't
So
condone
in
the
other
use of
words, you're going
drugs.
to get fish high.
And also use the water as a natural agents to diffuse any of the hallucinogenic smokes.
That note we found about the black market items, they gave us an idea of where they were going?
Yes. Yeah. You'd have to find a map of the city and match it.
She's got a shitload of maps right in front of her.
True, and if you look through, one of them is a map of the city. From there, you can try matching it up if you want.
I'll try that.
Alrighty. So, you match them up, and from there, you find you find that it leads to somewhere that shouldn't be a building. It's an old series of houses in the merchant district, in the market district. They were originally built as houses for some of the more wealthy merchants before they just started outright buying property in the noble district. But if you're looking at some of the more recent maps, those houses have been torn down, and there's nothing there, at least officially.
So either these things are really old, or someone's a lot smarter than I thought.
Well, for now, you also have some other things you can do.
Well, we have a...
You do have to...
What? Sorry, you were about to say something.
You also have to take Holly to her place.
Oh, right, we gotta escort Holly back to wherever she's going.
Before we leave, I turn to you and say, so can I have that? The notes attached with it?
Wait, you said have the thing and what attached with it?
Any notes from the journal that were about a dead orb and how to create it or what it does or anything.
I look to Alicia, is asking, like, gesturing, is that all right?
She is of similar faith, so yes.
All right. I hand you the animate dead sphere. And I think Necro had the journal pages.
They didn't say anything about creating it, or it's more like an inventory and like a note.
I'm still asking for the notes.
Do you want to hand over the notes, or
No.
Alicia gave her all right? So,
All right.
So you gave me the notes.
Yes, but it doesn't say anything about creating them. It's more like inventory than anything else.
That's fine. Thank you. And she looks at the other. Says, "Thank." Are you guys ready to go?
Might as well get some fresh air.
Better than the sewers.
Oh, yeah. And we can talk to our pets along the way. Isn't that right, little guy? We need to give them collars so they don't get murdered.
Right.
sorry, could you repeat? I was talking to somebody for a moment. Mark, you mentioned collars.
Huh?
You mentioned collars.
Yeah, so we can prove that these are owned by people. Don't kill them.
You guys don't have collar, but you do got rope. Some of you got hempen rope, even. So,
So we're starting to.
We're heading to your location, wherever that is.
Yeah. I don't know where that is. Didn't do any prepping. But Shy Guy should know where it is. My character would know where that is. So we start going there. Brian? We start going to the person who hired me to find the pseudo dragon for them.
after you guys get little rope collars for all your guys, you do. And it takes a while, a few hours. It actually takes you to a place within the merchant district, so that's convenient. It's a larger house, sorta. It's a shop and house. One of those 2-for-1 combos. From there, you go in, and there's a rather rotund man. He doesn't look fat just to be fat. He looks more like he's just barrel-chested, I suppose would be the best term. He's got a big, ruddy mustache, handlebar, actually, and it actually covers his mouth. It's like, it's you. I see that you've returned. Do you have what I asked for?
The pseudo dragon is still like on my shoulder.
Oh, good. Would you mind handing her over?
Reward first.
He nods.
I gesture the pseudo dragon to crawl down and rest on.
Sorry. Rest on your what?
On my hand. On
Okay.
my wrist and hand.
Okay. She does that. Oh yeah, it's a female, apparently.
I don't know what it is. I don't even know if they have genders.
They're fake dragons. They can be whatever they want.
Semi-dragons, I think is the term.
Pseudo means fake.
Oh.
Like pseudoscience is fake science.
Alrighty. So, from there, It sits there. Well, I suppose I am curious. What would you like to ask me?
I'm just asking.
Hmm?
I'm just asking for my reward.
Oh, yes. And he motions to a man at the side who goes into a back room and comes out with a small sack. It looks like it would rest comfortably in your hand, but it's about twice the size. Here's your reward. Every cent, every coin.
How much is it?
100 gold, as agreed.
Okay. I'm just gonna nod to him and say, nice doing business with you. Give him a friendly wave and let the pseudo dragon go off my hand onto his desk or table or wherever he's sitting at.
It does, and he hands over the coin, and he hands over the sack. Glad we could do business. Now, is there anything else you'd like to inquire about?
Do you have another mark?
Sadly, no. That was a one-time thing. If you want to find further stuff, if you want to find more employment, I suggest the Adventurers Guild. There are also, I am led to understand, a number of rich nobility who would wish to hire personal guards, and having a cleric around might be more than enough.
I'm good. I don't like to be tied down. Have a nice day.
You too. And, it is a pleasure to meet your friends as well, I presume.
Octavius just waves.
I guess you're right.
She kind of looks behind her to the two of them. Is like, they're acquaintances so far.
That is good to hear. Do you all leave the building?
Yeah.
Good to know. So, how do you guys want to proceed? Yawning. Do you wish to go to the area marked on the map, or do you want to return home and plan?
I mean, we're already in the market district.
Let's go shopping.
I could agree with both.
I mean, we're kind of D&D poor at the moment.
Wait, didn't we get paid recently?
You got money.
We have money. We got paid a little bit ago, but we spent a good deal amount of that, and we're in the capital, so everything's more expensive. We didn't get paid for this current job yet.
The lady didn't give you guys money?
No, he just gave you money. You were the only one that he
I
hired.
No, she's talking about
I'm talking about the
Alicia when we
cleric
handed
lady.
everything in.
Oh.
I thought you guys got paid.
Nope.
That's lame.
He forgot. She forgot.
I mean, she's not the person giving the gold. She's got to go talk to her people. Then they got to give her the money before she gives it to us. And I don't know. Oh, hey, look, the land marking we found. We just idly walked by it.
So, you plan to go to the location?
Yeah. We're already there.
Alrighty. You find your way there, and it's just what it was said. A bunch of empty lots. Granted, there are a few shacks lying around, and oh, they look pretty decrepit, but even a cursory glance would show that it seems someone's been through here. If you guys want to go in and do it, if you guys want to go in and check stuff out, you can do it. You can certainly.
Charismatic people, take the lead.
Oh boy.
Yeah, currently there seems to be nobody around.
So we can just walk in and start looking around.
I mean, from the outside, sure.
Wait, I thought you said there were lots.
No, it looks like a lot of people have been frequenting this area, but nobody's around currently. At the moment, it looks like you guys are completely alone here. Sorry, Julie, you're going to say something?
She's going for a bit.
Okay. But, yeah, no. You find the area is mostly empty. There's like a few vagrants wandering about, but most of them seem to have been convinced to really not pay attention to what happens here. So, from there, how do the rest of you want to proceed?
I'm gonna look for like the foundation of the old houses that used to be here.
Those are pretty easy to find. Not that bad. From there, there's not much to look at. Most of these things weren't built on the foundation. Well, most of them were built on the foundation. And from there, it's not that hard to see where the sheds sometimes line up with corners of it. Or most of them seem to have a base foundation. And from there, most of the shacks only cover about half of it. Not even that much. Regardless, after a while, eventually you run out of things to check for. From there, you mostly just see the sheds. No windows, just doors. How do you want to proceed?
Is there anybody around or in the sheds?
You'd actually have to look inside the sheds.
I make sure there's not a trap door in front of the sheds.
Doesn't look like there are.
Head inside.
Sorry, could you repeat that, Necker? I didn't hear you clearly.
Could we head inside the sheds?
Yeah. Again, they're decrepit sheds. Nothing really locking them. You head in the shed. It's empty. For the most part, it looks like someone was here. Not that long ago, in fact. They should have left in a hurry, though. Beyond that, it's not much. Looks like it's got like a little bed, a large rug. Not much, but it's...
Can I toss the rug?
Sure. You're gonna have to work a bit because you gotta roll it all up and take it out.
I was gonna see if there was anything underneath.
No. I heard throw the rug and I thought you were just literally throwing it out of the shed. I'm sorry. That's just the way my mind... Okay, you look under it and there appears to... Ooh, blood stains. Considering this is built on like stone, it's not that hard to see it. But the point is, there's blood stains, and they look pretty fresh. Almost like someone got stabbed recently.
Does it look like there are any other ways out of the shed?
Not really.
Are we still in the marketplace or are we inside the place?
We're inside a shed right now.
Why are we inside of a shed?
We went to the place where the map went to, and we found a shed, and it has fresh blood on it.
Okay. Can I try to figure out how old the blood is? Brian?
Yeah, sorry.
Can I try and figure out how old the blood is?
Yeah, sorry, I zoned out for a second. I'm getting tired. My bad. Yes, you can. You can fully check how old the blood is. That would be roll... I don't know where blood comes from. Or where blood goes.
It would be like medicine to see how long it's taken to...
Probably.
Okay. Cast guidance on myself. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, you casted Bless?
Guidance. So it's 15.
Alright. It's about 2 days old. Probably less. The blood's a bit...
everyone.
Yeah, so... You guys can go and check the other sheds if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna check one of them.
Second one, not much. It looked like it was a storehouse of some sort. There were a bunch of crates that have been ripped open, and most of the contents have been taken. Though you do find cloth wrappings in all of the chests. The third one, oh god, there's bodies.
Can I tell if the blood that I examined was human or if it was animal?
You can
was it?
tell it's probably human.
Okay.
Oh, crap. Do these look like... What do these people's bodies look like?
They look pretty disheveled. Humans, from the looks of it. Most of them look like they were kind of cleanly killed, though. Stabbed in the back, and throat slit. One just has a knife rammed in his skull.
Any distinct markings? Maybe they were part of a guild?
No. No markings, no nothing.
was.
How do these people look like? Poor, middle class, working class.
Hard to say. Most of their bodies have been starting to been rotting a bit, so it's difficult to pinpoint that.
Can I not tell by their clothes?
Considering most of their clothes have been scuffed up or bloodied, it's kind of hard to tell. They look perfectly average. Hard to tell anything really distinctive, except that they're all dead.
I don't like this.
As you get to the third one, well, with all the bodies, Tavius, you do notice something. When you turn one over to inspect, it appears they were covering a journal. Granted, a large portion of the cover is now soaked, drenched in blood that's slowly started to dry. But upon opening it up, most of the pages are still uncovered. Most of them can still be read. You can go through it if you want.
Through it.
It's written in Thieves' Cant, so it takes a bit to decode.
Thankfully, I picked up a couple things from my mom. Not enough to use it.
But, like I said, it takes about an hour for you to get the gist of what it is.
We're not in the sheds while this is happening, by the way.
Okay, yeah, no, makes sense. You slowly decode it, and... Wait, it appears that this was a group of smugglers. A group of what appeared to be black market smugglers, specifically. They dealt in drugs, booze, weaponry, just about anything that if somebody didn't want it sold somewhere, they sold it.
Let me cut to the chase. They crossed the family.
No. They crossed their employer.
Really?
They mentioned something about the fact that what they were smuggling was a lot more trouble than what they had been told. Whatever was in the 15th crate was something that set off some damn alarm when they tried to move it through the Noble District. As such, they were forced to move it underground to one of their hiding places. But they were demanding triple the fee from their employer to get it through now. The last entry says, we have no idea. We haven't heard back from him yet, but we've sent one of our guys to go and meet with him. Hopefully they'll... And then it gets cut off. That page also has a blood splatter on it.
Well, we found our smugglers.
Does it have any names in it?
It mentions a Mr. V as the client. Or the most recent client.
Whether that is the client. Mr. Big.
V, not Big.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said B.
Yeah, no. It's... From there... Whoever this Mr. V was, obviously he didn't like the services.
Did you guys go shopping at all in the shopping district?
We did. We're still in the shopping district.
But they haven't gone shopping yet.
Mostly because I only have 300 gold, and I doubt I can afford anything in the city.
Anything major.
Can I find a place that sells thieves' tools?
No, I will tell you that right now. Those are illegal.
And if not, can I discreetly go from place to place and put together a makeshift set of thieves' tools?
You want to buy those?
Yes. But if it's illegal, then I want to make my own set without people noticing.
It'll take a while. Unfortunately, no. His mom threw a bit of a fit when he tried to have one installed.
Darn it. he could make those then.
It does take a while, and it costs about double the cost of them, but you do eventually manage to make a makeshift set of tools.
Define double the
okay?
cost.
So it's normally like 25 normally, so it'd be like 50, right?
We'll round it down to 40 because you're able to haggle.
Yeah. I'm curious
Also, you're
about it.
like a cleric. What would a cleric want with all this crap?
Yeah. It's not like I look creepy as shit. How many so normally a thieves tool set comes with a set of lock picks. How many actual picks would I be able to pick up?
About 2.
Okay.
The rest are more improvised tools.
Okay. And I'm gonna assume I don't have the mirror thingy that goes with it because that would be weird.
Yeah, no.
Ta-da.
Hmm?
I said ta-da. It's in my inventory.
Mm. All right. So, you guys want to head back to the house or figure out who this Mr. V is?
We literally have no leads other than a name.
Well, likely if you asked around enough, somebody might know the nickname.
Octavius is many things. He's not that stupid.
Who was the person that bought the house Toki wanted?
You were never given a name. You were just told that you were just told they were a client.
Discretion.
Well, yeah, he also asked not to be given. He also asked for his name not to be given.
Sorry.
Or how about the creepy guy that we were supposed to investigate?
God.
Wait, what creepy guy?
The one who hosted the party? The one where Necro met the date?
Oh yeah, that asshole. The Jacques Schnee.
Honestly, if I did give him a name, I lost it in my notes. So I've just been mentally calling him Jacques Schnee because that's the name that came up the most whenever I thought of him. I know, bad DM, need to start taking better notes, but still, I've just mentally been calling him that. But you might want to look into him. Who knows? You might turn something up.
I mean, in any case, we can talk to Alicia, and we have proof that the quote smugglers that were trying to bring that thing in are definitely not going to be a problem. One, we get paid.
Well, I mean, they did bring it in. They just had trouble delivering.
Problem anymore. Sorry.
Fair.
And two, I honestly have no idea what the two is. The first part is we're gonna say that an impromptu mission is done.
Yeah.
Technically, we're still under. This is me as a player saying it's like technically weren't we hired to investigate a noble house or something?
Yeah.
But we have no leads in that at all.
Wait, that thing led to us fighting the smugglers then, wouldn't it?
No, Alicia came back in the middle of after the party and said, "There's something in the sewers." Like she got a call on the bat signal.
Oh yeah, what I found during the party was for a ship, wasn't it? A port city?
Yeah, we found shipping manifests for something.
Yeah. That was from the nobleman's house, specifically. You can try figuring out those. You might be able to find something.
Sweet scene. Makes me want to tell you just Captain, would you be so kind as to investigate?
All right, how about this? We go back to the boss. We tell her all this shit. We spend the week looking at that shipping bullshit. And at the same time, we get you ready. We get you up on your lessons.
I mean, that's the plan. You guys can take it out. You guys can execute it.
I mean, at this point, I'm waiting for random bullshit to kidnap me in the night, which I only assume is how that's gonna go.
Get another tattoo on your ass.
Do you say that out loud?
Which part?
That you're waiting to be kidnapped?
By this point, we're back at the mansion, I assume. But
I'm just wondering if
we're
you
in the
say it out
mansion,
loud.
yes. If not, then I pulled Noctis aside.
Brian,
Sorry.
are we inside the mansion already?
Yeah, sorry. God, I'm starting to face out.
Okay, so
Yes,
you
you
just
guys
say
are in
that
the
out loud.
All right,
Alright.
you do. Some of the maids might look at you funny.
She's wondering if she heard it, is what's going on.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
Alicia?
I was wondering. If he said
No,
that
not
out loud.
Alicia.
No, me.
Holly.
Sorry, God, I'm getting characters mixed up. We got two grave clerics.
I mean,
One of them you don't
mechanically,
control.
you kind of force it on us.
Fair point. Jesus, I'm tired. Okay, so Alicia or Holly does hear that. Christ, I need to get names. Fuck me. Okay.
Do you like my name? It's Holly Molly Mock or Holly Molly Hawk.
Ah.
Last Thursday's episode was insane.
So, do you guys want to take this info to Alicia?
The stuff about the smugglers, yeah. Holly, if you have anything to say about me casually saying I'm waiting to get abducted by people, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm not gonna say anything, but if you're paying attention to me, I kind of look at you and smile and have a thought.
Insight, you.
Roll insight.
21.
Would I be rolling deception?
To hide what you're thinking? Yes.
Okay.
What was that smirk about?
Ooh. Ooh. I also have somebody who might come kidnap in the middle of the night.
Oh my.
Damn it, I'm like twice as good as deception as you are.
Yeah, because I rolled shit.
No, you rolled a 21.
No, I rolled
a
shit for
16.
stats.
Oh, well, still. It's
I have
dumb
like
that you...
2 zeros.
So do I.
At least you don't have a
Wrong with
negative 3.
That's true. Yeah, I have 2 3s, 2 2s, and 2 zeros.
No, my strength is literally 5.
My husband's playing a character in my campaign, and his strength modifier is -4.
Alright. So, putting that creepy smile aside, we're talking to the boss and explaining that what we found.
Yes. Alicia goes, that's,
Unsanitary.
It's rather unfortunate. Having something like that, it implies that they're trying to tie up loose ends. Also, now that we have what's theirs, it likely means they're going to fight. They're going to fight for it.
Can any of the other maids besides Monieka fight? I'm asking Noctis.
Brian, can they all be combat maids?
A few of them can be. Most of them are just regular maids.
One of them, just one of them, is the character from Fate's Day.
Which one?
I think her name's Excalibur. She's like the mean person.
King Arthur?
Saber?
Yep. Saber. Yep. Just one of them.
I mean, we already have the freaking plebeians from Overlord.
Nice.
You have one of them. A few of the other ones are trained to be pretty good with a sword. The rest are just maids. All right.
And I think with that, I think we should probably call it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm starting to crash. Sorry, guys, that I'm not all here tonight.
Hey, we're missing
No
two people,
worries,
so
it was
it's
still
fine.
fun.
Thanks. All right. Well,
Did
so,
we get
to give you a
paid
little
for
bit
that
of a...
mission?
Not yet. You guys have not finished, technically.
What?
You guys have the object. You don't know whose it is.
Damn it.
Yeah, the delivery guy got... Yeah, this is literally a case of somebody shot the messenger. I'm not kidding. Effectively, whoever owned this thing wants it, but couldn't get it because, A, he killed everybody. He, in a bit of a panic, probably killed everybody who knew where it was. And then just said, well, that's a couple hundred gold I'm not seeing again. Oh, well. Anyways, night, guys.
Good night.
Alright.